Hello, welcome to the story time. Today we have a wonderful story with great emotions in it. The name of the story is There Is No Tomorrow. So let's begin with the story. The music was loud and the lights were dim. George was dancing like there was no tomorrow. Wearing a long smile on his face, he was moving his hips slowly and carefully. He didn't want to aggravate his back pain for a 70-year-old. However, he was dancing just fun. George's wife was there too, along with their grandson, daughter-in-law, and their precious little 6-year-old granddaughter. Everyone was dancing their best to match George's energy levels, spinning and twirling to the rhythms of pop music. Especially the little one. She didn't care about what was happening around her. After all, the music was on and the dance floor was bustling with tapping feet. George, let's call it a day, his wife, Sarah said. You are not 20 anymore and you need rest. Yes, Dad, you should rest, John said concernedly. I have told you guys already. If I'm going to die, I had died doing things I love, like dancing and traveling. I want to live every moment while I can, John said smilingly, looking at both his wife and son. Oh, George, Sarah let out a soft moan and began to cry. Suddenly, the joyous atmosphere in the room transformed into sorrow. It was time to face the reality. The doctors gave me 2 months to live, but for me, they are 60 days. I want to cherish them all with my family, George muttered while looking at the floor, trying to conceal his emotions. Grandpa, can we dance more? The little girl asked innocently. Of course, my sweetheart, George replied and got lost in dancing again. 11 months later, no one was shaking a leg anymore. Things had quietened down. One day, John was working with his father's photo on the table stole his attention. He held it in his hands and wondered how lucky he was. He wished he could talk to his father, but he knew he couldn't. The phone rang. It was his mother. Mom, where are you? What time you will be back? John asked. Why do you sound low? Is everything okay? Sarah noticed weariness in her son's voice. Nothing, I'm just missing Dad, said John. Hello, can you hear me, Mom? Network was not good. Network was bad. The next moment, there was a knock on the door. You are already here? How was Indonesia? Said John as he opened the door. It was great, but not as great as coming back home. We missed you all, George replied with a wide smile on his face. It was George's second trip in the last 4 months. After proving the doctors wrong and still living like there's no tomorrow, he had found happiness on the edge of life. So, what we get from it? We always have to live the moment and cherish all the moment and don't think on things which are told and imposed by others that it will happen. No, nothing is perfect, nothing is decided. We can decide our own life, that how we want to live it. I hope we all understand the great meaning from the story and will cherish all the moments. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening it patiently. Thanks again. Thank you.